I found out about the DNA test by accident, not because anyone told me. My mother-in-law had secretly arranged it for my daughter, trying to prove something she never had the right to question. The betrayal wasn't loud, it was quiet, calculated, almost clinical. But before I could even confront her, the results came back and revealed something she never expected. In that moment, everything shifted. But what she didn't know was the truth wasn't mine to carry anyway. When I married into this family, nothing felt openly hostile. My husband and I built a quiet, steady life, and when our daughter was born, I believed it had softened whatever distance existed between me and his mother. On the surface, she was polite, even attentive, but there were moments that never quite sat right with me. Small comments about who the baby resembled, questions that sounded innocent but carried an edge I couldn't fully explain at the time. They were easy to dismiss, easy to rationalize as harmless curiosity. Looking back, I can see the pattern clearly. At the time, I thought they were just comments, but I didn't realize they were clues. My mother-in-law had always been someone who cared deeply about appearances, but not in the way people usually think. It wasn't just about how things looked from the outside, it was about control. She believed family meant structure, hierarchy, and knowing exactly where everyone stood. From the beginning, I could feel that she saw herself as the center of that structure, the one who decided what was acceptable and what wasn't. There were moments where she would overstep, offering opinions that felt more like quiet corrections, subtly reminding me that I was still an outsider in her version of the family. Nothing was ever direct enough to confront, but it was consistent. She didn't just want to belong to the family, she wanted to define it. My mother-in-law didn't act impulsively, she planned it. Later learned she had quietly involved a relative she trusted to arrange the DNA test without my knowledge. She framed it as concern, as if she was protecting the family. But that was never the real reason. Control had always mattered more to her than truth. What she wanted was leverage, something she could use to reshape her position in the family. But when the results came back, they pointed somewhere she never expected. She thought she was uncovering my secret, but she uncovered her own. The moment those results surfaced, the entire family dynamic fractured in ways no one could ignore. What was meant to question my place instead forced everyone to question hers. Some reacted with silence, choosing not to confront what it implied, while others began to distance themselves from her in quiet, careful ways. For the first time, I wasn't the one being observed or doubted. She was. And that shift was impossible to reverse. It didn't feel like victory, not in the way people imagine, but it was validation. The same test meant to erase me ended up isolating her. Knowing the truth made the decision easier, it made it heavier. I could confront her and force everything into the open, but that risked turning something controlled into something chaotic. I could step back, create distance, and protect my daughter from the tension she didn't deserve. Or I could say nothing at all and let the silence carry its own weight. Each choice came with consequences that wouldn't just affect me, but shape the future of my child and the boundaries allowed in her life. The truth gave me power, but it also gave me a choice I wasn't ready for. In the end, what she did didn't break me, it clarified everything I needed to see. Trust isn't just about what people say, it's about what they're willing to do when they think no one is watching. I stopped questioning my place and started protecting it. Not just for me, but for my daughter. Because sometimes the truth just sets you free. It shows you exactly who was trying to keep you trapped.